name is Abby. I'm one of the veterinary technicians here at Absecon Veterinary Hospital. This is Laddie, one of our hospital cats. And today we're going to be talking to you about why dental health for cats is important. So just like in people and dogs and many other kinds of animals, teeth are essential to our health and well-being. And when you start to experience problems with them, they can affect not only the immediate area, but systematic problems can result as a result of poor dental health. So it's important to take care of them for them since they can't do it themselves. And one of the ways we do that is by brushing teeth. I'm sure if some of you have tried to do this at home before, given pills to your cat or brushed their teeth, you have discovered that they're not always the biggest fans of it. So it's better to, if possible, acclimate them as kittens. And the way that you start is when they're small, you just want to touch their face. Just like this, right around their mouth, around their lips and cheeks. You can see Laddie is a big fan. You probably noticed that your cat likes to have their cheeks pet, so it's really not that far just to extend that stroke a little bit, touch around their mouth and nose. And then once they've acclimated to that, you can start just little bits. Push those little lips up, get your fingers in there. Always make sure you wash your hands before you do this, of course, and after. The idea is to take bacteria out of their mouths, not introduce extra. So you can see Laddie has some nice teeth, nice healthy gums in there. He's got good dental health. That nice pink gum line. Those teeth look pretty good. They've got some minor staining from his age, but that's pretty normal. All right, buddy. So Laddie's really good. Most cats, especially if they're older cats and you have not acclimated them to this as kittens, they're not going to be this agreeable. That's why it's important to start young. Just like when they're babies, you want to touch their ears, you want to touch their paws. Do as much touching as you can when they're babies so that it's normalized, and then as they get bigger, they are acclimated to it. They don't think it's weird when you do it. They don't think it's weird when we do it here at the vet to examine them. So let's go over some products next. Of course, you have the classic toothbrush and toothpaste. This does come in a variety of options. It usually works for both cats and dogs. You can see this one is poultry flavored. I'm not actually going to use this on Laddie today because he's got some GI issues and I don't want to upset him. He's very sensitive. But a lot of animals will think of it as a treat because it tastes good. We also have this option, Dentacedic, which are just little medicated wipes that you'll use kind of the way that I'll show you to use gauze pads, which also work. And then in the event that you have a tiny kitten or a tiny dog, the finger brush, which you just slide on the end of your finger and has very soft little bristles, is always a good option too. And this pack, as you can see, comes with some sample toothpaste. Okay, so let me show you the Gauze Technique first. These are just plain 3x3 cotton gauze squares. And what you want to do is unfold them and just kind of wrap that seam around your finger. These are actually abrasive enough to effectively clean tartar from your cat's teeth, which is the point of brushing. We want to remove that tartar before it hardens and forms plaque. So same thing as before, just gonna kind of start with our fingers and then switch your finger out for the gauze. Little gentle circular motions. You want to make sure you get all the way in the back of the mouth because their teeth do go quite a ways back. Sorry, Laddie. And we want to get the bottom ones too. Just kind of gently run along underneath those gums. And there you go. As you can see, he's been a very good boy for it. It doesn't hurt him and it will clean any tartar off his teeth. You can repeat again if you need to make sure you get full coverage on the front sides of both those upper and lower teeth. And then you are all set if you try the brush method, which some animals have their own comfort levels. Some may prefer the gauze, some may prefer an actual brush. You can see it's a nice tiny one. We do make ones that are bigger, of course, if you have a Great Dane or a Mastiff, or a very large cat, although Laddie's about as big as they come. You may want a slightly bigger toothbrush, but these generally work well. Or you can go to your local grocery store and get a baby toothbrush. Just make sure the bristles are nice and soft, and you're gonna do the same thing. So Laddie's gonna be a gauze method here. But yeah, you don't like the bristles. Okay, well, the gauze worked perfectly well for you. But it's the same idea. Just slide under those gums or those lips and make sure you go in soft, gentle, circular motions, just like we did with the gauze. And that's it. You want to repeat this as often as you can, just like with us. The more often that it gets done, the better it is for their health. Minimum of once every other day is great if you can, but if not, you know, there are other options out there, and of course we can always recommend cleanings in the office every year, sometimes not so often depending on how well you do at home with your brushing, but that's about the basics of it. So I hope this video was helpful, and let us know how you found brushing your cat's teeth. Good luck!